Oh man, grab your oversized soda and bunker down in that plush café booth with me, because DanDaDan Season 2 Episode 12, Clash. Space Kaiju vs. Giant Robot. Hits like a turbo-boosted Evangelion fever dream crossed with a Saturday morning cartoon bender. If you've been riding this wild supernatural rollercoaster since Season 1, you know the drill. Momo Eyes, our pink-haired psychic powerhouse from a lineage of ghost-busting babes, and her dorky but devoted classmate Kinta Okarun, the ultimate alien conspiracy nut who's still chasing his pilfered family jewels, have been knee-deep in yokai Smackdowns and extraterrestrial escapades. But Episode 12? It's the episode where the show flips the script from haunted high schools to full-on Pacific Rim parody, and it delivers every ounce of that gonzo glory with fists flying and laughs landing harder than a kaiju tail swipe. Let's set the scene. Our core crew Momo, Okarun, this sharp-tongued transfer student Irish shotori who's equal parts Cindy firecracker and reluctant heart of gold, and the pint-sized powerhouse Kinta Okarun's childhood buddy with a mecha obsession that borders on religious fervor, crammed into the cockpit of this ancient Buddha statue meets Gundam behemoth they unearthed in some forgotten yokai vault. Why? Because the manga's only arc has escalated from spirit possessions to interdimensional incursions, and now a hulking space kaiju, think Godzilla's edgier, slime-dripping cousin with tentacles that could bench press a battleship, is barreling down on them like it's late for a monster mash. The vibe. Here are unadulterated panic mixed with that signature DanDaDan cocktail of absurdity and adrenaline. The cockpit's a sweatbox of flashing buttons, blaring alarms, and Momo yelling, "Why won't this thing move *", while Aira's frantically mashing controls like it's a cursed arcade game. It's happening right now and your brain feel the rumble under your seat as the kaiju's shadow eclipses the stars, its roar shaking the screen like a subwoofer malfunction at a death metal gig. Big moments? Buckle up, because this ep's got M stacked like kaiju pancakes. First off, the escape sequence. Okarun, still half possessed by the snarky, goggle-wearing spirit known as Evil Eye, who's basically the chaotic gremlin sidekick we all deserve, dropping one-liner sharper than his spectral claws, bails from the mecha with a turbo jump that leaves you whooping. They're perched on a crumbling rooftop, Evil Eye itching for a scrap. "Let me at him, kid." I'll turn that squid face into calamari, but Okarun's all noble hesitation, eyes glued to the mitch as the kaiju rears up for the stomp of doom. Hear the heart stop in your chest. Momo, Aira, and Kinta trapped inside, faces lit by the glow of futile control panels. It's that classic DanDaDan tension. Will they want their heroism laced with "oh crap, we're so screwed" humor? Then spam. The plot twist that had me fist pumping my latte. The mecha doesn't run on tech, it runs on imagination. Straight out of a kid's wildest daydream, Kinta unlocks the key by visualizing the fight like he's scripting his own tokusatsu epic. His eyes light up, he monologues about piloting dreams complete with flashbacks to his nutty childhood glued to robot reruns, and suddenly the mech's arm twitches *. No, it lunges *. A seismic kick sends the kaiju tumbling back, tentacles flailing like overcooked noodles. The crowd, the barrister who's totally eavesdropping, erupts as Kinta shifts the mech into beast mode, a hulking, armoured form with glowing runes and what looks suspiciously like Kamina shades from Gurren Lagann chef's kiss to that meta nod. The clash. Explosive. This vs. claws, energy blast lighting up the night sky, all underscored by Ken Sagashio's pulse-pounding score that ramps from eerie synths to orchestral kaiju whale symphonies. Key characters shine brighter than a supernova here. Momo's the emotional anchor, her psychic barriers flaming pink as she shields the cockpit tough as nails, but with a vulnerable edge that makes you root for her romance subplot with Okarun harder than ever. Okarun's growth is subtle but savage. He's not just the butt of jokes anymore, coordinating from the outside like a pant-sized tactician. Aira's snark keeps the energy fizzy great. Now we're in a bad mecha anime, thanks Ned. While Evil Eye steals scenes with his bloodthirsty glee. But Kinta. Episode MVP. This kid's arc from sidekick to savior is pure gold. His unshakable belief in giant robot glory turns the tide, and you can't help but grin at how he geeks out mid-battle, yelling attack names like Buddha-Gundam. It's chaotic, it's heartfelt, it's DanDaDan at its peak, a vibe that's equal parts terror, triumph, and wait, did that just happen? While the credits roll, the kaiju's reeling but not done, the mitch is humming with untapped potential, and our heroes are panting, bonded tighter than ever. It's not just a fight, it's a love letter to every underdog who's ever dreamed bigger than the britches. View past the napkins, I just lived a whole blockbuster in 24 minutes. Alright, let's geek out on the eye candy, because if DanDaDan Season 2 has been a visual feast so far, Episode 12 is the dessert cart crashing through the wall. Science Saru, those animation wizards behind ping pong and keep your hands off Izakun. Crank the dial to 11 here, blending their signature fluid line work with Kaiju scale spectacle that feels both hand-drawn intimate and CGI epic grand. The art style? A riot of bold colours and kinetic smears. Momo's psychic auras explode in cotton candy pinks and electric blues, while the Kaiju's bioluminescent slime trails leave glowing after images that pulse like a migraine. ***. The Mecha design is a standout, chunky, rune-etched place that shift with a satisfying clank even if it's all 2D wizardry, evoking classic Super Robot vibes but with Saru's quirky twist. Think Buddha motifs etched in graffiti-style flair. And the fights? God, the choreography. Kinta's visualization kick unfolds in slow-mo glory, lines whipping like live-action wires as the Mecha's leg arcs through the air, impact frames shattering into abstract shards of color. It's gorgeous, visceral, the kind of animation that makes you pause and rewind just to catch how they nailed the weight of a 50-foot connecting with Kaiju jaw. What sells it is the vibe integration, quiet cockpit moments get that soft, watercolor haze, sweat beads rolling down Aira's temple and hyper-detailed droplets contrasting the explosive chaos outside. Ashio's soundtrack weaves in perfectly, those tiny guitar riffs syncing with punch impacts like a heartbeat on steroids. Humor lands visually too, evil eyes exaggerated googly eyes during his hype up. Comedy gold in squash and stretch perfection. That said, no masterpiece without a gentle nudge. Pacing-wise, the episode leans heavy on the build-up, those frantic but mashing minutes drag just a tad if you're jonesing for action, feeling like a beat too long in the cockpit confessional. And while the Kaiju design is a slimy stunner, its attacks blur into a tentacle frenzy during the climax. A touch more silhouette definition could have sharpened the readability without losing the frenzy. Its minor Science Saru nails 95% of the spectacle, but in a series is breakneck, every frame counts. Still, this set a high watermark for Season 2's art evolution, proving Saru's got the chops to make even a robot vs monster Faradan feel fresher and fiercely original. Wiping the café table crumbs off my shirt, I gotta say, DanDaDan isn't just an anime, it's a full body high, the kind that leaves you buzzing for days, equal parts belly laughs, fist pumps, and damn, that hit deep sighs. At its core, per the official lowdown from Science Saru and Jishu, it's the tale of Momo and Okarun, two skeptical teens whose ghost vs aliens bet unleashes a torrent of supernatural shenanigans. Momo's got the spiritual chops to commune with yokai, Okarun's turbo legs make him a sprinting blur, and together they tackle everything from turbo baby cusses to interdimensional oni with a crew of misfits that would make the * guardians of the galaxy * jealous. Season 2's ramped up the stakes, diving deeper into arcs like the evil eye possession and the Mecha Mayhem madness, blending Yuki-Nobutatsu's manga mastery, that raw, sketchy energy translated flawlessly to screen with rom-com sparks that had me shipping Momo/Okarun harder than a FedEx Kaiju egg. What's got me obsessed? The balance, baby. It's hilarious. Kinta's mecha monologues had me cackling like a possessed hyena, yet it guts you with moments like Okarun's quiet worry, proving these kids aren't just punching bags, they're growing, fumbling toward adulthood in a world where aliens steal your balls and ghosts crash your prom. The humor is sharp but kind, never punching down, and the action. Chef's kiss chaotic, with stakes that feel real because the characters ***. Episode 12 encapsulates it, a silly robot romp that sneaks in themes of belief and backup, reminding us imagination's the ultimate superpower. I'm crossing fingers for more of that unhinged creativity, no filler, all fire. As for Season 3, director Fukuyama Shiro has already teased it with a sly nod to the manga's best arc. No spoilers, but if it's the one I'm thinking, buckle up for emotional evisceration wrapped in escalating absurdity. Official whispers point to production kicking off early 2026, streaming worldwide via Crunchyroll and Netflix, so we're golden for more. Fingers crossed it dives balls deep, pun intended, into Okarun's dual quest payoff, amps Aira's backstory without sidelining her sass, and unleashes even wilder yokai-alien mashups, maybe a full-on spirit-alien hybrid boss rush. Whatever it brings, I'll be here, nerding out with you over cold brews, because ***DanDaDan* isn't just must-watch, it's a spark that reignites your inner weirdo. Here's to more clashes, more laughs, and 0 more stolen gonads. What a ride, can't wait for the encore.